let's talk about this fight. Let's talk about it. We got Deontay Wilder weighs in at 200. All right, we got Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. They about to go square dance for the third time. This is an interesting fight because there's a lot of controversy surrounding this particular fight, specifically cheating. Tyson Fury had gloves, was tampered with. He had eggs or something in his gloves and hitting Deontay with upside his head, bust his eardrum. Uh, the outfit, costume Deontay wore was heavy. He was drenched. He was exhausted. His trainer put in some stuff in his drink, which made him sluggish, and he couldn't do anything. Tired him out. His trainer stopped the fight. He didn't ask the fight to be stopped. Go on and on and on and on and on. Tyson Fury's over here. He didn't gain way more weight. He's not in shape. He used COVID as an excuse. Uh, so he needed more time. He didn't want to. I mean, there's so much stuff that goes on with this fight. Now Deontay, when you see him training now, he's doing more combinations to the going to the body. He's looking good. He's the biggest he's ever been, and so on and so forth. They fighting. He's the warrior. It's crazy. Now, if I can be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want Deontay Wilder to knock Tyson Fury through the ropes, out cold, because Tyson Fury. Here's the deal: Tyson Fury, they had a rematch clause when they did their last fight, so it seemed like to me Tyson Fury didn't want to fight this fight. He hurried up and wanted to fight Anthony Joshua, beat Anthony Joshua so he can retire, because that's what he was going to do. He was going to retire. Make no mistake about it. That's that man's career. It's his choice. Whatever he wants to do, I'm okay with it. And he wasn't going to fight Deontay this time for the third time. Even though that they had a contract, he don't care about it. I want Deontay to win. They both playing mind games. Deontay played a mind game when they were supposed to fight before it got pushed back to fight today. He didn't speak. He didn't speak in the press conference, all kind of stuff, and he had his headphones on, wasn't listening to what Tyson Fury had to say. So Tyson Fury couldn't get in his head. Blase. Fight got pushed back. He finally had to speak to him a couple of days ago at a press conference. They talking, and you could tell Tyson Fury is agitated. He didn't even sit down, really. He was standing up, pointing at him, called him an adult dosser, whatever the hell that means. Is that supposed to be an insult? I don't know. You talk to an American fighter. That just sounds like, that don't even sound like nothing. It sounds like some food. I don't know. Here's my thing. Even though I want Deontay to win, and I think I think his chances might be better because of the mind game, him not speaking and stuff. Deontay is really believing that there was some cheating going on. He's told himself that. When the fans start coming up with the glove gate and stuff, and now he's convinced himself that Tyson Fury cheated. He cheated me. Deontay has had 20 months? Deontay has had a lot of time to recover mentally from that loss. Because Tyson Fury beat this man all across. Even though Deontay didn't look the same. I'll say that. Deontay looked extremely exhausted really in the first round. Second round, you could really tell he was exhausted. He was tired. His punches didn't have no pop on it, really. He was fighting one-dimensional. He was just looking for the right hand only. I mean, Tyson Fury's confidence was through the roof. Some people say his confidence was through the roof because he was cheating. That's what Deontay said. He knew something was going on. He knew it. Tyson Fury don't knock out no people. He don't do that kind of stuff. He don't knock out people. That is a fact. So, I don't go off of training, how he looks. I remove my feelings and I stick to what I do know. And I've been saying this from the very beginning. I think Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the division. Granted, he don't have knockout power. But his skill set, his boxing ability is better than everybody else's. He'll clinch on you, he'll hold on you, he'll try to get you tired. He's going to do the same thing in this fight. Deontay Wilder will only beat this man. Only beat him by knockout. That's only how he's going to beat Tyson Fury. And I'm not saying he can't do it. He always has a puncher's chance. But if I'm betting money on this fight, because of the style Tyson Fury has, I got to go with Tyson Fury. You cannot change. I've never seen a fighter fight one way, get a new trainer, and all of a sudden reinvent himself. But I will say this. A lot of them haven't been in the position Deontay Wilder has been in, where you got coronavirus, whatever, and the layoff is way longer, so you have more time to train. But that's training. I see Tyson Fury doing this, going to start off the same way he started off his second fight. Now, if Deontay Wilder can drop Tyson Fury and hurt him, what I mean by hurt, he's on shaky legs, and there's enough time in the fight, he might be able to close the show if Tyson Fury doesn't start clinching and holding. I think Deontay's knockout chances of Tyson Fury are better, because I don't think Tyson Fury is taking him as serious as he did the second fight, where he came in tip-top shape and his endurance and everything was at tip-top shape. Now he's gained this weight. He's sitting there. He didn't even take his shirt off for the weigh-in. It's fat. His endurance, if it ain't tip-top shape, that could be a knock on Tyson Fury. But when have you seen Deontay Wilder be in tip-top shape as far as cardio and his endurance for the whole 12 rounds? Because it sounds like Deontay Wilder's going to be throwing more punches, not just head. He's going to be going to body, he's going to be mixing it up. That's what it sounds like. These type of fights, man, you don't know. You could, that training stuff, I don't care how good your body look. It don't matter. Tim Bradley used to come in looking like an action figure. It takes fights, 3 fights, to really start coming into your own if you're trying to change something, not one fight. Be that it may, I got to go with Tyson Fury. But in the back of my mind, I will be rooting for Deontay Wilder because I want him to smash Tyson Fury. I read the comments of his fans and stuff. Sometimes you want that fighter to get beat. Once that fighter get beat, you can get all the fans too. I like looking in the comment section. And you got to think, Deontay Wilder, man, he has some psychological things going on. The man was twerking. That's unusual. He went quiet. You didn't even know he was still alive. Social media, everything. Well, he was getting focused. Man, you can still be focused and kind of say stuff here and there. Dude's twerking. He don't do stuff. When you start doing stuff like that, you don't want to talk at press conferences because you have headphones. Because you don't. That means when somebody does that, that means somebody can get in your head. Deontay's not mentally strong in that aspect. I'm not talking about being a warrior. I'm talking about somebody getting in your head and letting your emotions rule over you. And Deontay Wilder does that when he's fighting. If he gets upset, he lets his emotions take over and he starts fighting wild. Wilder. So, you know, I like Deontay Wilder as much. I want him to win. I really do. But I can't. I mean, I got to keep it real. Tyson Fury is a master. He's a master. He gets in your head, dude. He's talking his trash. And he might be. It seems like he's going over the top this time. Maybe because he's not in shape. So he wants Deontay to get in Deontay's head so he can start fighting, reverting back to the old Deontay. That could be his tactic. He want the old Deontay to show up. Deontay couldn't hardly get that land a punch, really effective punch that was gonna send Tyson Fury at a knockout in his last fight. One, because he was tired, and it just seems like Tyson Fury really knew Deontay's style, so he wasn't scared. I seen that they were showing the gloves. They was cutting their gloves. Seems like Tyson Fury's gonna fight in the same gloves. People saying, "Well, Deontay need to fight in the same gloves." Man, people's hands. You know, he's Everlast. What do you want to fight in? Deontay's gonna wear a costume again. It's gonna be a lot lighter. This is what I seen the pictures online about his new costume. So he's gonna wear that again. Me personally, if you thought that was an issue, see, he's saying he lost because there was cheating going on with the drink and the gloves and all the other stuff. But if you knew there was an issue, if you say you was drained, now I think he's trying to say, well, I don't think I was drained. I think the drink drained me. So he still want a costume. Me personally, I wouldn't have worn no. I just would have wore a face thing like a Bernard Hopkins. But he's like, you know, I ain't gonna change it up. That's him. You know, so we'll see if Tyson Fury puts that whooping on him again and he loses in a similar fashion as he did the last fight. Deontay's over. He's done. Now, if Deontay can beat Tyson Fury, then he's back. But what do you guys think? It's so many components to this fight. On I can go with a whole bunch of reasons why I think Deontay can win or is gonna win and Tyson Fury's gonna win, but I can't get into the shenanigans of all the stuff been going on because at the end of the day, Tyson Fury wasn't convicted of cheating. Yeah, he didn't deny it, but you know, I gotta go with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury don't seem like he has too much respect for Deontay Wilder. That's why he gonna put on that weight, and I see him trying to smother and hold and clinch Deontay Wilder till Deontay gets tired, so he can put paws all over Deontay, tire him out, win on the scorecard, and then call it a day, unanimous decision. Tyson Fury is a heavyweight boxing beast. Let's not take that away. I don't care how you feel about Tyson Fury. It is what it is. And that's what Tyson Fury is. Deontay Wilder is a knockout beast. But if he's only going to fight looking for one shot, he has no chance to land a shot. It just is what it is. Don't get tired. Either one of these guys should get tired. If one get tired, then the other person has an advantage. If they both get tired, then it's going to be interesting. I'm going with Tyson Fury. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think Deontay is going to clip him? Is he going to knock him out? Don't tell me who you want to win. I want to know who you think is going to really win. Then you can say who you want to win. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. We'll talk about it after the fight.
38 pounds, 238 for the challenger, the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.